But what really led to the surprise attack on Saturday, the surprise Hamas attack? Ghazali is with us in studio. So, Ghazali, it was a culmination of multiple escalations in the recent past, including the Al-Aqsa factor and also the tensions on the Israel-Lebanon border. Take us through what really were some of the primary reasons that could be cited for this surprise Hamas attack.
See, this is very obvious that this attack has not happened overnight. It is a very well-planned, coordinated attack. 500 or more than 500 Hamas militants entering into Israel after breaking the border, the iron borders or the walled border. That's a very big incident in the history of Israel in the last 50 years at least. But what led to this? These are certain piece of information which we have gathered, which perhaps the Israeli intelligence agencies of the government may not have paid a lot of attention to. The first is the repeated flare-ups near Al-Aqsa compound, that Al-Aqsa mosque, which is accessible to both Muslims and Jews, but since Jews are not allowed to pray, and in the last couple of weeks it has been Jewish holiday. A lot of Jewish pilgrims are visiting the site near Al-Aqsa compound, and then there are skirmishes between the local Arab residents and the Jewish pilgrims. And that is that has been happening for a very long time. And just because day before yesterday or in the past few weeks, there have been multiple such incidents where Arab residents faced verbal slurs and there were arguments between the pilgrims and the Arab residents. Now, another major reason could be that Israel has been carrying out maximum of their anti-terror operations in the West Bank. There has been multiple incidents in the last 12 months, and as per certain reports, the 70%, 60 to 70% of IDF deployment is towards West Bank or towards the settlement areas. Now, experts say that that could be one of the reasons that why not much deployment was done towards the Gaza border. The third is that the widespread protest in Israel. Now, we know that how Israelis have been protesting against the proposed judicial overhaul law, which has seen the first reading there in its parliament in the Knesset. But the protests have not come down despite appeals from the Prime Minister and President. And it has been more than 40 weeks since this protest is going on. The Israeli security agencies have been warning the government time and again that this will create more divisions in the society, in the Israeli society, and perhaps will also give an ammunition, a chance to the neighboring Lebanon and the terrorists or militants in Gaza and West Bank to sort of launch attacks on Israel. And this has been reiterated many a times in the past before this bloody terror attack took place. The tension on Lebanon and Israel border is well documented. In the last 1 year, there have been multiple incidents where terrorists or Hezbollah elements came into the Israeli side. One of them even managed to kill a local Israeli citizen. He was also detained, and some of them managed to flee back into Lebanon. So that is another concern which was rising up for many months there. Even Syria faced a lot of attacks, and often it is blamed that it is Israel which is responsible for carrying out aerial attacks in Syria. Often their airport in Damascus is damaged or is brought down. Now, Syria often blames Israel, but there has never been an official confirmation from Israeli side saying that they have a hand in attacking Syria. So all these reasons perhaps sort of took the situation escalated there, and there have been repeated threats from Iran and Hezbollah in Lebanon. Also, one of the major factors could be that the Hamas or those militant organizations which are operational in West Bank as well as in Gaza, they felt that perhaps the normalization deal between Israel and Saudi Arabia have left them out, and there were widespread pressure on Saudi Arabia to ensure that Palestine or the state of Palestine, the cause of this entire Palestine state, should be considered, should be part of the normalization deal. But as of now, no such hints, big hints were dropped, nor the Hamas or the Fatah or the Palestinian Authority leaders were engaged in the normalization deal, and perhaps out of desperation this attack has been carried out.